Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. And today we're going to talk about Solo. We're going to talk about a stock that I've been looking at for quite some time, and I believe that it can absolutely help your portfolio. Now, the good thing about it is the way of the future is another electronic vehicle, is another electric vehicle stock. And I just want to get into some of the details of that particular stock. I'll start off going off with Google Finance. So the screen that you're about to see is Google Finance. And we're just going to look at this fairly quickly right here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to say today, Solo or ElectraMeccanica. Okay, it's Electra. I'm tearing his name up. ElectraMeccanica. I just call it Solo, okay? But this is a electric vehicle company out of Canada. What I realize is that a lot of words I can't pronounce, that doesn't mean that I still can't invest well. You get what I'm saying? Just because you can't pronounce it don't mean that it stops your investments. But anyway, it's up already like 3.68%. So here's another one of those stocks under $10, those stocks under $5, that they have a lot of great things happening with that organization. They have a lot of great things occurring with that organization. And I believe that it's profitable for you guys, for you to do. Solo is SOLO is a ticker. Okay, Big Uzi. The ticker is SOLO, and the name of the company is ElectraMeccanica. I'm just going to go with that. Okay, they're electrical company, electric vehicle company out of Canada, and their financials, just like any other electric vehicle company, they are operating out of debt. They have a negative EPS, but Tesla does, so is NIO. Now, the good thing about this company is they really make small, compact vehicles. Okay, we're going to even try to look at some pictures really quickly of this particular company, because they're making revolutionary cars just for one person, a three-wheel car for one person. And I believe when I read all the details about their vehicles, is that they travel up 100 miles on one charge at 80 miles per hour, and it only takes 2.5 hours to charge it. And their scales are actually, their profit margin are actually increasing because people are buying more of these vehicles. Okay, they're buying more of these vehicles, so they're getting hot. Now, here's some pictures of them. They try to make them look luxury, but essentially they're three-wheel cars that it may catch on. I absolutely don't know, but let's look at some pictures here before we get into the financials. Now, some of you are like, hey, I won't be caught dead in that, but you know what? These vehicles don't look bad. I'm telling you, they don't look bad. Now, it's funny because in my neighborhood, I live in suburban America, and in my neighborhood, people ride around in golf carts. And I thought it was strange. I still think it's strange. Maybe because it's just not me. They have golf carts that they souped up and put all sorts of like Mardi Gras bees and penguins and flamingos. They dress them all up. That's just what they do. And it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. But these golf carts are like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. But this neighborhood is huge and it's in a rural area. Like you would drive out and you're like, wow, where does this neighborhood come from? Because it's literally, your middle to high class sort of neighborhood. So people are driving around in golf carts. Now me, I'm gonna try to start Scooter Nation. I'm a scooter guy, the electric scooters, the ones that you see going the city, but of course your own personal one, not ones that people in the city beat up. But when it comes to these vehicles right here, ladies and gentlemen, I can actually see myself in one. And I'm a big dude, and I used to get talked about when I was young in my 20s because I used to drive around in the Mazda Protege. But when I'm looking at these vehicles, okay, from the back, not so desirable. not so desirable from the back, but they don't look bad. They don't look bad. Think about this. It's a commuter car. You know, somebody's going to put a 10-inch Solo Barracks subwoofer inside of it, okay? And you're going to be rocking out your commute. I can see myself in one. I really can. Because you know what? I said, you know what? I'm not buying a smart car. I think because every time an 18-wheeler comes past, smart cars rock. And I'm thinking, but I would drive a 3-wheel car. They just look nice. I can't say nothing about the design and ingenuity of this. You know, it actually looks good. Like if you saw it from the front, you probably thought it was just a smaller compact vehicle. But now that you see this, you're like, okay, this is my personal preference. Okay, so let's get into some of the details of the company. We can go here first. You know, I like PE ratios. I gave that information out about 6 days ago. So if you want to understand how to break down a stock, I advise you to go look at my video. It's only 5 minutes. It's called PE ratios, okay? So anyway, we're going to look at some of the details here. And as you can tell, earnings per share, that's what EPS means, is a good indicator if a company is operating out of debt or they are surplus in their revenue. But right now, this company is operating out like any electric vehicle company. And all of a sudden, they were steady here. They grew by 0.3% frame. And then as we started getting to those months of late last year, basically during 12/31/2019, they depreciated because they became more in debt. And I'm going to show you some news stories of that supports that their brand is being supported by many investors. But as you can tell, here we are, March 31st, even during COVID, they have decreased their amount of debt because their sales are beginning to skyrocket, okay? And if you look at their stock price, it also has been doing well. So I'm gonna go a year out. Here we go. You see how this occurs here? And we looked at the EPS as another indicator. But now, right here, as we started getting to December, right, December 31st, right around here, you got the little dips in the mountain here. But then boom, COVID hits. And it starts to bottom out. It's at $1. Think about this. If I would have gave this information out, which I should have, at $1, you would have already made $4. Yeah, you would have already made $3 on your return, essentially $4, because it's about to hit $5. It's already up. So anyway, now we're looking at it at 482, 480. You know, as the market is fluctuating in price, going back and forth, you would have made some great money. But here's the thing that is almost important that I always tell people to look out for. I tell you to read stock news, okay? So you don't need to go and read every single story. Sometimes the headlines of a story can tell you, but every now and again, to get that extra information about their innovation and what they're doing can help you to make a more educated investment decision, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, it says that they are expanding agreement with Unibill, Rotomaco, Westfield for solo EV storefronts. Good news. That was 2 months ago. Develops mobile app for remote monitoring of its solo EV. You see the expansion? They are expanding. Anytime they're offering new services, new intuitive ways to control or monitor your vehicle, that is a sign that the company is growing because they can afford those options, okay? It also says report first quarter 2020 fiscal results. You actually want to learn if they're doing good or bad, because that is going to be a good indicator if that stock share is going to go up and appreciate in value or go down and depreciate in value. Last month, this is great news, begins proposed site visits. Okay, they're going around looking. This is a Canadian company. So visits in second phase of video-led search for solo EV U.S. assembly facilities and engineering technical centers. So they're looking at, I believe I read Arizona and Oregon. It doesn't matter what states they put these vehicles in. I mean, Arizona, if they're going to do solar power, you can get all the sun you want and more, okay? It's hot. I'm here in Texas, and believe me, it's hot in Arizona. But anyway, when a company starts to expand in different nations, then you know the company is growing. Now, you probably say, well, Canada's right up the road and borders us, but nonetheless, they're expanding into a different country. So that is progress, okay? That is profitability. And so, as you can tell, they were down $1. Now they're up to almost $5. So this, again, a good stock to buy that's under $10. All right, what else do we have here? It says Solo announces closing. And guys, the only reason I keep saying Solo, that is the ticker. I can't really pronounce that name, ElectraMeccanica. I think that's what it is. But announces closing of $20 million at market financing, meaning that someone's giving them $20 million. Let's just read up. It says the net proceeds to ElectraMeccanica from the offering were approximately $18.65 million after underwriting, discount, and commissions and other estimated offering expenses. The common shares described above were offered by the company pursuant to a prospectus supplement of the company's effective shelf registration statement, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Also, Solo responds to economic reopening with planned retail expansion of its flagship Solo EV vehicles into Arizona and Oregon. And then the latest news, which was 2 weeks ago, Solo partners with Gateway to lead expanded investor relationship program. Again, they are expanding in every sector of their business. So these, in my opinion, is great news, and also looking at how they're decreasing in debt as they're growing their business. Okay, that is absolutely phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna go here, like where I'm at. There we go. This is my Robinhood portfolio, and we're gonna break down some stocks really quickly, and we're gonna look at how things are absolutely performing today. But I do want to take time out to see who's in the chat room and see if you guys have any comments at all. Any comments at all. That way I don't miss any of your statements. Let's see, here we go. Of course, I recorded myself. This is how things happen. Big Uzi said, what's the ticker? I'll put that out. I'll put that out also in the chat. All right. Anybody have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'll try to address them. Okay, I'll try to address them. And so right now we're going to take a gander at my portfolio, and we're going to look how things are performing this morning. Let's see what we have here. Okay. How am I doing? I'm only up 1.32%. 56, excuse me. Excuse me. And you can see that it's fluctuating in price. But let's go ahead and look at the one I was telling you about, Solo. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, I'm down $7. You can tell right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm down. But it is decreasing. And again, you can't expect soon as you invest inside of a stock, a company, organization, that you're going to start seeing great returns. Now, has it happened for me? Plenty of times before. Have I seen shares of a particular company go down? Plenty times before. This is just the nature of investing. So I bought, I think I bought some of this morning. I bought 39 shares. Who likes odd numbers unless it's money? So I'll just buy one share for giggles here. Okay. So now I'm at 40. I'm gonna go back to my portfolio. But this is the name of the company, ElectraMeccanica Vehicles, and I'm gonna read a little bit of information off of here. It says Solo engages in development and manufacture of electric vehicles. It operates through electric vehicles and custom build vehicle segments. The electric vehicle segment develops and manufactures electrical vehicles for mass markets. The custom build vehicle segment offers high-end custom built vehicles. The company was founded by Jerry Crow and Henry R. Resner on February 16, 2015, and is headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. So that means that this company is fairly new. I mean, this company is really, really new. It's only 5 years old. And in their 5-year tenure, let's look at this, 5 years, they just got listed 2 years ago. 2 years ago, listed on July 30th, 2018. So they only been public for 2 years, essentially, literally 2 years. Okay, where are we at? Not even 2 years yet. Until they get to the 30th of July, they'll be listed for 2 years. And let's look at the performance. See, when they first came out, the stock price, when they first listed on the NASDAQ, it was $6.35. Now, if you invested when it was at that amount of money, then right now you're down because they're not even at $5. But if you're one of the ones who invested when the price hit $1.31, then you're up $3 on your return, okay, for every share that you actually bought of this company. And as you know, it went through some highs and lows, but now it's going up, 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 okay, because everybody is trying to find out more frugal, more budget, more cheap ways to transport themselves, to commute. But here's the thing now, ladies and gentlemen, now that COVID-19 has hit, I wonder if their stock price is going to do bad or good because people are staying at home, people are working from home. There's a lot of things that people are absolutely doing from home. So even though that people during COVID-19, their sales have actually went up. Their sales have actually went up, okay? So let's go back. Let's look at a couple of more stocks, and I'm going to get out of here for today. I know I always say that, but anyway. Of course, I have to look at one of my favorite stocks, and that's good old NIO. How's NIO doing today? Let's check it out. So today on NIO, I'm up $113, $117. Of course, it's fluctuating back and forth. NIO is looking good. What else do we have here? I know a lot of you guys are looking at Workhorse. Now, a lot of analyst rating have Workhorse as 100% buy or a 90% buy and a 10% hold. It says Workhorse CFO on Uncharted stock rises the electric delivery vehicles make capital plans. Okay. So they're also in that market. Okay. They're also in that market of electric vehicles. That's why they are popular. But over the course of time, look, Workhorse has been doing good, but you know, you really don't see nothing here, but then boom, all of a sudden in June and July, it went up and now is on a decline. But I would say I probably need to get in on this. Because when you look at NIO performing well, Tesla performing well, Solo performing well, and let's just read a little bit about Workhorse. It says, engaging designs and build performance battery for electrical vehicles and aircrafts. Think about that. These vehicles, Tesla, NIO, they need technology that is going to increase the range of these vehicles so they drive longer and they drive faster. Now, do I believe that Tesla is working with Workhorse? I don't really know. I could probably do a quick Google search, but I'm pretty sure Workhorse is working with a lot of EV vehicle makers, okay? So that's why they said this is a good market to get into. It also says it develops cloud-based real-time telematics performance monitoring systems. The firm operates in two divisions, automotive and aviation. The automotive division operates as a original equipment manufacturer of class 3 to 6 commercial grade, medium duty truck chassis marketed under the Workhorse brand. The aviation division offers delivery drones and Surefly Multicopter. The company was founded by Stephen S. Burns on February 20th, 2007, and is headquartered in Loveland, Ohio, okay? So I have a little money in my buying power. Why not? They're down, so that means that I can essentially, so some people don't like to buy stocks when they're down. That is when you want to buy them because they are at a discounted rate. Because let's look at their performance here. Okay, let's look at their performance out of a year. Let's say, for instance, you would have bought this at essentially $21. Then you're actually down in your portfolio when it comes to the share, when it comes to the stock. And let's say you bought it down here. That is when we all should have bought it, right? $5, $3, $2, and now they're up $16, and I got 2 shares. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, you make really, really good money when you can find a undervalued stock, and learning about your PE ratio, that would help you out there. When you buy an undervalued stock under $10 and it goes to $16 to $20, like this stock right here. But now I'm buying it, you know, you ever seen a product on Amazon or eBay or Overstock or something like that? You bought it when it first came out. You say, you know what? You waited about a year, 2 years. I'm going to buy another one. When you went back on there, let's say, for instance, you bought it for $5, but when you went back on there, it was like $18. You're like, whoa, they increased the price on this. What is going on? That means their sales have been doing really good. Guess what? That's the same thing as investing. When people see worth, when people see quality, when people see business moves in the market with an organization, investors begin to believe in that company. What happens? They want more of that company. They want to invest more of that company. What happens? The share price of that company starts to increase and it's worth more. So with that being said, I'm going ahead and buy me 2. No. See, this is why I don't like Robinhood. I don't want dollar amount. Here we go, Robinhood. If you notice, if you ever see my stock reviews, you can tell I don't like Robinhood, but I do like the way I can show you guys very cleanly and plainly. I like to invest on WeBull, but I like to show you on Robinhood because WeBull has a lot of things going on. And for the investor, I'm really trying to, teach you guys. And so one of the things to teach you is to show you what's actually going on. I don't think, here we go, shares. There we go. I'm buying 2 shares of that. Buy. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this occurs as I did yesterday. I don't know what's going on with Robinhood sometimes, but anyway, now I have 4 shares, okay? And my total return so far is only 90 cents because it's fluctuating in price. We're going to look at maybe one more. We're going to check out Sedera. See how that's going this morning. I feel like my internet is slowing down as well. Look at this. Look at this. This is what's going on right here, right live. We're going to wait till it pops in, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'm up $213 that quickly. Remember, when I first came on, I was up $600. I was up $68, okay? So things are looking good so far. Let's look at Sedera. I'm not going to look at gold or anything else like that. So Sedera is down, unfortunately. And this is a biotech company. And these are really risky, but look at the analyst rating on this. And there's only 6 analysts saying buy 100%. So right now, you can actually buy this at a discounted price. We're going to look at one more. If it doesn't take all day. All right, there we go. And we're going to look at clean energy because it looks like it's up 12%. I gave this stock tip yesterday. I believe as I was getting off, I gave this stock tip. I apologize for the slow internet, I believe, or Robinhood. I got to blame it on somebody. Right now, they are up 12% essentially. And so I'm still in debt down here, but I'm climbing out of it as they are boosting. So I'm gonna jump on this wave. I'm going to buy 2 shares of this. See, I have enough buying power. I believe I do. Because if you know me, I don't like any money when it says buying power available. I don't like any money there, really any money. $2.21. I don't know. I think I sold Visalink this morning, so I don't have any penny stocks to invest that money in. I want all my money invested, win, lose, or draw. So I don't have any stocks under $1, but I can go ahead and look for Visalink. Okay. Big Uzi says, what do you think about alkaline water stock? I'll have to look into that one. I know when it comes to water, I know a little bit about water because I drink it every day. But anyway, when you talk about alkaline water, if you ever been in a grocery store, you ever been in any sort of store, retail store, you'll see water, and they always advertise in different sorts of water that are alkaline, meaning that they are above 7 on the pH scale, okay? Because 7 is neutral, and everything above that has a higher, alkalinity level. And the closer you want your water to be is at the top is at 10. You want the water to be at 10 pH level because what it does is when your body introduce more alkalinity into it and you decrease your acidity, it's more healthier for your body, your joints, and even your blood. The more acidic your body is, you are more prone to getting a cold, to getting sick, to having sore joints. So when you're drinking water, you want to find water that's high in alkalinity to decrease the acidity in your body. And believe it or not, some of your favorite fruits have that raises your acid levels in your blood, like pineapples and also oranges, to name a few, and also grapefruits. And then there's other fruits that actually counteract those fruits that are high in alkalinity. So water is one of the things that you should be drinking every day. And I always tell people you want to find a water that's high in the alkaline levels of 8 and above, because that's actually going to help your body. So you're not just getting stock tips, you're actually getting health tips too, because I used to do videos on that. But anyway, this is VisiLink, ladies and gentlemen. They go back and forth in their profits. And if you can ride the wave with VisiLink, then you can tell that this company is one of the day traders' favorite companies because they buy on a ride. But since right now, I believe VisiLink is only around 50 cents. So I believe that I can buy 4. Let's see, I got 221. Nope, my math is totally off. But I can buy this. So I'm gonna buy 3. Like I said, I don't like any money. I want to invest it somewhere. And this is the first stock that came to mind. They're still operating. So boom, there you have it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go one more thing. We're gonna go over solo one more time. This is again ElectraMeccanica. This is an EV company out of Canada. And so, excuse me, we're gonna look into it just one more time and see how they're performing this morning, okay? You guys are with me? And I'm gonna look at it just one more time. Solo, they're up at 4%. I think I bought them slightly under 4%. So look, let me get my profit margins. No, I actually bought the stock at $4.97. So I have 40 shares. I'm down $2.50. But this is the stock I'm just going to hold on to like Neo. This is a stock I'm going to hold on to like Workhorse. Okay. And just for fun, I'm going to look at Tesla very quickly and then I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys got some great information. Again, do your research, read stock news. Look at your EPS, that's your earnings per share, and also break down your PE ratios. That's going to help you make a well-educated investment decision where you put your money, okay? Tesla is up 1.5%. Tesla has been doing extremely well. I'm going to give you the 5-year line chart here so you can see. Look at this. So again, just to point this out one more time, the power of investment is strong. I invested in Tesla when it was at $200. I invested in Tesla and then I sold it when it was $500. I sold it when it was $500, somewhere around here. I forgot where it was. But I sold it when it was $500. And now today, Tesla is at essentially $1,400 a share. I bought it at $200, sold it at $500. And then every day I beat myself up because we understand that electric vehicles are the way of the future. It's essentially as we get into alternative fuels. That doesn't mean that you can't make money off of commodities like gas and oil. But as more EV companies come out, it behooves you, as my grandmother used to say, to invest in it. This is Financial Literacy 101. I wish you guys well in your trading day and make well-educated decisions. Be safe out there, wear your mask, do your whole 6 feet of physical distance, and learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great and wonderful day. I'm out. You guys have a great and wonderful day. I'm out.